I'm back with more clips from some of your favorite players, and today we're going to be looking at Michael Thomas as he's coming back from the foot injury, as he's coming back from a bunch of injuries because we haven't seen him much over these last few years, and we really want to see if we can hold it together at least for one more year, especially here in 2023. I got a good clip giving you a good detail for that. We're going to go over his squat real quick so we get an idea of what we're seeing in training camp, what kind of health we're looking at for that foot injury, and some things about him coming back from training camp sounds good, and this clip kind of affirms that. But make sure you hit that subscribe button before we start, because we're covering your favorite players, whether it's in training camp, mini camp, off-season workouts, squats, in the gym, drink Gator, whatever it is, whatever clips I find, I will share it here, and we'll go over it so you know what these players are looking like as they start the NFL season. We get a good grasp on things. Got a different spin on the fantasy analysis here, more of a hands-on approach. But let's look at Michael Thomas. Let's run this squat here and let's take a look. I got this looped up a few times when I did the edit. So he does 2 reps on this. So he's doing a box squat here on the safety squat bar, or whatever you want to call it. It's got a few different names. And it's also squatting with the bands. So we got band tension on. Weighted, I don't know for sure because Rogue has a bunch of different sets with the colored plates. That could be 45s. Those could be 35s. Those could be calibrated plates. They use the yellow in a lot of different sets. Sometimes you'll catch the yellow plates on small plates, and you'll catch them on 35s. The standard set's out of 35, but you also got them bigger on calibrated plates. Don't know what he's using, but I know he's using some fancy shit here because you got a nice rack, some nice kettlebells behind him and stuff. And we're using bands. You got Lead FTS barbell, Lead FTS pad there. He's got nice stuff there. The band tension is tight. It's a single banded the way it's looped, but it's tight at the top. So what the band tension does is as you're squatting down, the weight feels lighter and you're at the bar weight at the bottom. As you squat up, the higher you get up on your squat, the more it pushes down on you. And it takes some time to get used to that. But overall, what this does is help your explosiveness. It helps you get more explosive out of the hole. Also gets you more explosive at the top of your lift to help you move those heavier weights faster. How this helps him, since he's coming back from a foot injury and he needs to be explosive and he needs to get that back, this is going to allow him to pop more drive off his foot when he's coming out of his breaks. This is going to allow him to do that. He is using a significant amount of weight for him because he's not a power lifter. He's a wide receiver. And although I don't know how much this is, maybe 300, maybe in the 400s, I'll tell you this much. It's a good amount of weight for what he is and what he's doing. With the band weight up top, it makes it feel a lot heavier in the middle part and the topper part of the lift. Also, he's taller than me, so the pressure from the bands would feel a little bit more. I like to work out like this, squatting to a box, benching with bands, so I got an idea. I'll use a little bit more on the bands and less on the bar weight and move it faster. I like to do that, but all in all, I use this more for explosiveness, make me faster when I go on heavier weight. That being said, when you have this much plates on your back, you're coming back from a foot injury like he does, and multiple leg injuries and everything else from over the course of time that we know of Michael Thomas, him performing these sets and being able to show that is a very good thing. It doesn't show us planting. It doesn't show him really running. I got more clips. I'm going to show those from minicamp. But all in all, for him to be able to perform this after everything he's went through and we're getting ready to roll in the training camp is a good indication that Michael Thomas might be able to deliver something. He might be able to deliver something. He's working on being explosive with heavier weight on him. That is something to note. That doesn't mean it's an absolute. Doesn't mean he will. Doesn't mean he won't. But it is a good sign. It is a good sign to see Michael Thomas squatting, band squats, working on that speed, doing some dynamic effort work there. Working on the box squat as well. It's good to see that. And honestly, I'm excited to see what he's going to do in training camp. We monitored his health last year in videos, and then he got hurt again. We're going to monitor it this year. We're going to keep an eye on him. What if everything goes good, we got Carr there, and things just ramp up a little bit? What if we get 5 games of production? What if we get 6 games of production? I don't know. You don't know, we don't know. We're going to have to see what happens. But one thing we do know from this video, it gives us an indication that things are starting to trend up. And how far up it goes, we will have to see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear about it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. I'll have more videos out for you covering fantasy, dynasty, football in general, all right here. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.